where I am helping you create a little self-care in your life through some fun, simple, and quick art projects. So I have February's bundle, February's junk journal bundle out. Okay, this is February. We did January. There's a couple of videos on the YouTube about how to set it up, how to do your gratitude jar. And so today I'm going to put together February. So let me turn you guys around. This one I did not rip the pages or cut the pages, but this one I'm going to. So let me make a little bit of room here. I got my Rip and Craft ruler. I have some ribbon to put it together. This was an email I got, so I'm just going to show you guys where I find inspiration, which is everywhere. This is an email I got from Olive and Coco. It's a really cool it's a catalog website. Can purchase gifts, home decor. Look, gifts for her, gifts for him, babies and kids, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I loved this image, so I printed out this email because I'm going to use that image for something. So let's put it over there. All right. So I have my pages here. And like I said, for January, I didn't cut the edges or rip them. But for February, I'm going to. So I use these rulers. And I could probably do 3 pages at once. I'm doing 2 pages now because it's quicker. And I'm just running my finger down. I like ripped edges. You guys might like, I get that piece. You guys might like cut edges. Everyone is different. Everyone does their own thing. I don't have to do them all now. I can put it together. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. But look how easy this is. It probably only takes a little bit more time than it takes to cut with scissors, but I like how it looks with the ripped edge. Okay? Let me drop these in here too for you. Apple Lee. Wait, that's not right. Apple Lee. There we go. So this is the link for these rulers if you're interested. And I'm going to work my way down. So, we are excited for Friday. Friday is the kickoff to the free event on the 6th and the 7th. We have 4 guests, and Serena and I, total of 12 projects. I'm really excited. I have picked 2. I still need to pick a third. So not that I am starting from scratch. I need to decide on a third because there are so many fun, cool projects that I would love to share with you guys. And that's how I roll. I am quite generous. And so February 6th and 7th is complimentary for the workshop, but it leads into the Junk Journal Hive membership, which is an awesome membership. Serena and I had it for I guess since like May. We do 2 projects in there each month. Plus we have guest artists every month. And so it's really like multiple memberships in one. So if you're interested, the link is up above. If you're on the fence, join us on Friday and Saturday for the workshop, because I know once you see the workshop and once you see the kind of projects that we do and what you get in the hive, you won't be on the fence anymore. You'll be jumping right into the hive. So I am, I don't know, we'll see. If you hop on, say hi to me. I'm ripping some of these pages. When you're ripping, it doesn't have to be perfect. When you're cutting, it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, nothing ever has to be perfect. I don't even have my good scissors with me here because last night I taught a Valentine card folio at my local library. I should have grabbed it. It's in my car. I don't want to go out in the garage. It's cold. And I didn't want to go out in the garage. It's cold. My scissors were also out in the garage because I took my scissors. I have scissors for my class. Okay, but you guys know these are not my scissors. These are APHFM scissors. Shh, don't tell him I took them off his desk. I will replace them. He will never be the wiser. But you guys know my scissors have this really cool pink and white polka dots that I love so much. And so I grabbed mine to take with me last night. I have 25 pair of scissors for my classes, for my 25 usually students. Last night we were 22. And they're solid colors: red, gray, purple, green, blue, whatever. But I like my scissors, and I am forever walking around. I walk around the room, I help people, I give feedback, and I am constantly putting down my scissors or whatever it is that I'm working with. Not usually my paintbrush. If I'm doing a painting class, my paintbrush will usually go in my mouth, honestly enough. But so last night I grabbed my scissors before I went out the door. And so they're still in my car because I'm teaching the class again tomorrow. So I didn't go outside and get them. So this is February's bundle. Short and simple. It comes with 10 journal prompts. I posted the link up there if you're interested. January's was on the house, but going forward, these are going to be, look how pretty. Blank page to do what you want. And then these coordinate with January's as well. They're going to all coordinate and be cohesive. So at the end of 6 months, and then again at the end of 12 months, we will have a cohesive 6-month and 12-month journal. These are postcards. I'm going to recopy these onto cardstock because right now they're just on paper. I'm going to put this in my copy machine. I'm going to put these on cardstock because you could write a postcard to yourself. And I'm going to do that. Maybe not today, but maybe for our next class. So I'm going to keep ripping these. And then I'm going to show you how we put them together. I have a hole punch here. And I'm putting them together now, but just for temporary. After the 6 months, we're going to take out the temporary ribbon binding, and we're going to make a cover and bind them together a little bit more permanently. So this is just for now to keep my packs together and keep me organized. If you don't have a hole punch, you can use your scissors. Again, you know what? No perfection here. Just a few little projects. We're going to do some lettering. I just got over the flu. So January did not go as planned. But we are going to do lettering. We are going to do watercolor. We are going to do acrylic painting. And that's why I have these blank sheets here. We have blank sheets. We have line sheets. And our projects are going to be small. And I was going to say accomplishable. Is accomplishable a word? I don't think so. But our projects are going to be small, 15, 30 minutes tops. We don't have a lot of time. But sometimes we just want to create. We want to chill. We want to hang. And so this journal is 8.5 by 11, but printed landscape and sideways. So 2 pages per. And it's going to be easy to complete a spread or do some lettering or paint an art project. And then when we do watercolor, I'll use my journal, but I'm going to cut out a piece of watercolor paper and mount it in here. So is that all my pages? I believe it is. Okay. Wait, nope. Forgot this one row here. Oopsie. And look how easy it is to just rip with these rulers. This is a set of 3. This is the one I just happen to be using now. And they're both each ruler has two sides. I mean, you could use them for measuring too, but then each ruler has double sides. Now I'm just going to take and fold my pages in half. And you can do these in any order that you want. I like folding some in. I like folding some out. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. I'm probably going to then go in and put these like in every other, but right now I'm just folding them in half. I did this one already. This was January's, the prompts in the middle. And I'm just folding these in half. So obviously we want the cover on the front, right? But then we can go in here and we can pick the next pages that we want. So I like the heart page. Where's my, I have a calendar page. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Where is the, it's, of course it's going to be the last thing I look at, right? February, that's just for doodling. There we go. All right. So I want my calendar page in here second. So I'm going to put this one in here second. Okay. And then I'm just going to go in, and these can go any way I want. And I can put them together. So maybe I have the white up, but then here I have the pink. Then I can have the white. And I'm just going to alternate back and forth with my pages. Put that one. Put this one. Here's my prompts and my doodling. Okay. Here's another clear page. Hey, Jerry, how are you? I'm just showing you guys one of the ways I can put together my February junk journal prompt bundle. Okay, for creative, simple joys. And you can put these together any way you want. And then in the middle, I'm going to put my whole week at a glance. All right, and I'm going to, these are folded. Here's January's. So here's if you liked, thank you for the sprinkle. Here's if you like the torn look. And here is if you liked just the neat cut look. All right. So now I have all my folds. I'm just going to take my hole puncher and I'm going to slide it in as far as I can go and see if I can do them all at once. I can. Okay. And let me just take a clothespin here so they don't move. All right. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to slide this in as far as it goes. Right on the fold. Give it a good squeeze. And there we go. Clean these up. And get a little ribbon. You can use ribbon. You can use elastic. You can use clips. Totally up to you. And again, this is going to be semi-permanent. This is not going to be a long time. This is just so I can keep my pages together. I'm going to bring them up evenly like you would with shoelaces. This is just so I can keep my pages together for the month of February while I work in my journal here. At the end of the 6 months, we're going to go in and we're going to bind this. I'm going to show you how to make a cover, and we're going to bind it a little bit more permanently. I'm going to put 6 months together, and then we're going to put the next 6 months together. So here. How cute is that? Cute, 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 cute. So let me do this. So we have January, we have February. Okay. So here's my February. This I started. This was an email I said before, and I liked this image in my email. So I'm going to cut it out. I printed out this email and then I cut it out. This is from Olive and Coco website gifts. They have gifts for him, gifts for her. I'm going to just cut out. I'm not going to cut out. I'm just going to cut out Valentines. Gifts for him, gifts for her, kid stuff, home decor, you name it. So Valentine's, and I think I'm going to cut out heartfelt too. Okay, this I don't need. This, who knows, but whatever. Okay, I'm going to put that in here. Let me get some glue. Let me get my Elmer's glue because this is going to come out easier. I should have laid this when I get started working. I will take my glue and lay it down or put it upside down. And I forgot to do this with this, and that's a little thick. So instead of waiting for it to come in and come down and whatever, I'm just going to move on to this glue. When you're using liquid glue, you don't need a lot. We're not holding anything up. This is not structural, and we don't want our paper to what do you call it? Curl. So I just use a little bit of the glue, and I'm just going to make this front spread right here. Isn't that a cute picture? Cut this a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to do the same thing. You can use a glue stick. You can use Mod Podge. You can use double-sided tape. You can use your favorite glue. Whatever you want, totally up to you. And I'm just going to start out making this spread in here. What I do with my little Valentines. So a little bit of glue on here. And here we go. So I'm just showing you what I would use February for. These are postcards. I'm going to reprint this out. This is paper. I'm going to reprint this on cardstock so I can write a postcard to myself and put it in here. And I had this scrap paper. This was from an old, these were divider pages from an old planner I had. And I liked the words. So I'm going to cut out the words, and I'm going to cut out some of the stripes because I'm going to frame my picture. Okay. So again, I want to rip. I like ripped edges. You don't have to like ripped edges. You do you. I'm going to cut this a little bit because this is a little, oh, you know what I'm going to, yeah, I can rip it in half. There we go. And all these pages in this bundle, as well as so far for January, and then going forward, March, April, May, etc., are all going to coordinate. This way you can mix and match. I have some leftover pages. I printed January's twice. So I have some, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this on top. Let's change this. Dude. There we go. Much better. Oh, isn't that adorable? Adorable. Rip that. Let me get another piece. So Friday is kicking off at 10 o'clock. It's usually the Creative Care Friday. But we will be having our Love of Printables workshop. I'm so excited. I have 2 really, really cool projects for you guys already. One's a little bit out of my wheelhouse, but that is okay. One is not, but you're going to love it. And then the other one, the third project, the answer lies in the third magazine. The third project, I haven't picked yet, but I will. Oh, so there's that. Is this going to fit here? It just makes it. Look at that. Not that it matters. I would just rip another piece of paper. Okay. So, again, just hanging out with my glue and my scissors and my paper. Put that down there. All right. And carve out time for reflection or whatever. Carve out just, you know what? Carve out time for. And that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave reflection. I'm going to take 4. I'm going to leave reflection. Okay. Carve out time for. There we go. A little glue. A little bit more glue. I love these bundles. They're really cute. They're not overwhelming. Sometimes I feel like some of these bundles that I see online, as gorgeous as they are, they're a little overwhelming. They're a lot to print. They're a lot to work in. And sometimes it's a little intimidating. I feel like this bundle is a really cool size. Okay. Grab a paint pen, a Sharpie, a marker, whatever have you. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to put this piece of scrap in here. And then carve out time for ... You know what? Because I don't know. Whatever I feel like carving out time for, that's what I'm going to carve out time for. So we put together February's book. Here's our pages. If you want, you can print them double-sided. I did not, but you can. Little doodle and practice. And then all these pages here are for whatever you want to do on them, however you want to lay out. You can have a list here. Write some notes to yourself. I'm going to write myself a postcard. But these are the pages. Draw or paint a wonky heart. Let go of perfection. Tear 4 scraps. Create a collage. Breathe. 10 journal prompts every month. So, and this is how we started today. So let me turn you guys around. Up. There we go. So isn't this cute? So here is our February bundle. And this is just the quick page that I did today inside my February bundle. And this picture, look how cool that is. It matches so nice. That picture is from an email. So what? Liked it, printed it. Carve out time for yourself. Carve out time for yourself. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is. Carve out time for yourself. We need it. We deserve it. Love you guys. And I'll see you on Friday. Have a great week, everyone.